Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of the Furs, Feathers, and Fangs Creature Feature, a weekly series in which I talk about some of the amazing animals we get to share this planet with. Had to improvise a little bit today. The nature trail at Lodi Lake is closed for reasons unbeknownst to me. They finally put up a warning sign for the mountain lions though. Only took them since March to do that, but now people can be well aware. Anyway, since Thanksgiving is upon us, we're going to talk about turkeys this week. Interestingly enough, turkey was not served at the first Thanksgiving. The only bird, or fowl as they describe it, was most likely duck, goose, or swan. Delicious. Apart from being associated with holiday feasts, most notably Thanksgiving, turkeys are seen as kind of the dimwit of the bird world. Not a lot of respect is given to these creatures. And really, it's kind of a shame. The more you learn about turkeys, the more you learn really how cool they are. Turkeys are native to North and Central America, and they were not discovered by the Old World until Spanish explorers came into Mexico and the southwest United States. They had seen that native peoples there had domesticated the turkey and actually brought individuals back to Europe. Now, interestingly enough, excuse me, when pilgrims from England and other parts in Europe started coming back to the New World, they brought turkeys with them. So turkeys left the New World, went to the Old World, and then came back. Pretty cool. Turkeys inhabit most every part of the continental United States, even going up into Canada. And they feed on seeds, nuts, grasses, and small insects. They're very social animals as well. Turkeys can be seen in flocks of up to 200 individuals. Being so social, turkeys form very tight-knit bonds with one another, and they show a lot of affection and a need to be around members of their own kind. Very similar to how dogs are. Male turkeys are called gobblers or toms, and they're called gobblers because the male turkeys make that gobbling sound to attract females in the mating season. And they also do it to warn other males to stay away from their turf. Female turkeys are known as hens, and the young turkeys that come right out of the eggs, they're known as poult. I had mentioned that turkeys are often seen as dim-witted animals. And this really isn't fair, especially for wild turkeys. Domestic turkeys have lost a lot of their instinct. They don't fly like wild turkeys do. They don't have the necessary skills to survive like wild turkeys do. And so you don't see a whole lot of application of their intelligence. But wild turkeys have extraordinarily good memories for a bird. And they're able to recognize and keep in their heads maps of their territory so they know where water sources are, where food is abundant, and during what time of the year. Although, kind of going against my argument here, a male turkey will attack its own reflection in a watering hole. Turkeys also have extraordinary vision. They can see in color, and they have telescopic eyesight, which means that they can see very good close up and very good at long distances. And anyone who's ever hunted turkeys knows how much of a challenge it is. If they see even this much of a color that doesn't go right, like hunter orange or the human skin tone, they will take off running, and they can even fly for short distances at 55 miles an hour. Pretty darn impressive. Makes the hunt more fun. Now, when I did my All-American Creature Feature, I had mentioned that Ben Franklin was a big fan of turkeys, and that he had spoken in favor of making the turkey our national symbol instead of the bald eagle. After a little more research, this isn't entirely true. This is a myth, so to speak, an urban legend. But he did write a letter to one of his daughters in regards to the bald eagle, and he said that the brash bald eagle was not a suitable symbol for America, and that the even-tempered and humble turkey was a much better representation and more, to quote him, nobly suited to represent us as a nation. So he may not have pitched for it to be our bird, but he did make the comparison and say it would have been a better choice, and he would have supported it. Turkey 2020? Another interesting fact, turkeys are named after the country of Turkey. And this is because in Turkey there were feral populations of African guinea fowl. And they have very similar face colorations with the white and the red and the blue that North American turkeys have. And back in Europe, guinea fowl used to be called turkey birds because they were found in Turkey. So when colonists came to the New World, they applied the same name to these birds that looked very, very similar to them. The turkey bird, which now we just call the turkey, and I call it delicious. Speaking of being delicious, it is also not entirely true that eating turkey is what causes you to have a nice food nap on Thanksgiving. While there are levels of tryptophan, an amino acid that triggers a feeling of sleepiness in the human body, you'd have to eat a darn load of turkey in order for it to take that much effect. The culprit, as it turns out, is all those yummy carbs, the mashed potatoes and the dinner rolls and the pumpkin pie. Oh my god, I can't wait for tomorrow. Scratch that, I'll probably be uploading this on Thanksgiving Day, so I can't wait for later today. Now, speaking of the turkey, well, I kind of jumped over it, but the turkey has a very distinctive looking face, and the color of its head can help indicate its mood. If the face of a turkey is bright red, it is agitated or stressed. If it is white, close to white, or maybe a light blue, it's nice and relaxed. And for anyone who's ever seen a male turkey, all turkeys, male and female, have the wattles around their throats. But male turkeys have that big extra fleshy appendage called a snood. And female turkeys, when looking for a mate, will judge a male turkey by the size of his snood. Keep your comments to yourselves. That actually has a link to how healthy the male turkey is. And as I've said in other videos, animal mating is all about passing on the best genetics. So a female turkey, a hen, will want the best possible genetic match. And she wants her poults to be healthy. So healthy male equals healthy kids. Another way that male turkeys will attract females in the breeding season is with that big fan-like tail, similar to a peacock, that can contain all sorts of beautiful colors: brown, tan, hues of gold, silver, sometimes even purple. And that's another correlation. The brighter and more vibrant the plumage, the healthier the male. There's a message here, folks. The healthier the dad, the healthier the kids. At least when it comes to the eye of the female turkey. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for Thanksgiving. This is all the time I'm gonna have for today. I need to go get ready. If you like First Feathers and Fangs, be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/firstfeathersfangs. For other videos, check out the playlists I have on the channel, the Wild Excursions and the Creature Features. Everybody out there, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I hope it's all that you want it to be. Have a good day with your family. Families, enjoy your day, whatever you do. Whether you're eating a lot of turkey or watching football, have a good day, everyone, and make sure to have a wild Thanksgiving. Like First Feathers and Fangs? Want to see more videos from this channel? Be sure to check out the links here for my Creature Feature and Wild Excursion playlists. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/firstfeathersandfangs. And be sure to subscribe for new videos uploaded every week. Well, every week-ish, time permitting. Have a wild day, everyone.